Alright, Shalawam out there. First and foremost, I want to say Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah, and Barak Yahawah. Yahawah, that's the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world only calls God. And Yahawah, that's the name of His beloved Son, who the world only calls Jesus Christ. Divine to the apostles of Great Millstone, our spiritual fathers, the one they just been fighting, and that motivation of them fighting for these decades just pushes us to fight, man. And peace and mercy, Shalawam to the elect, man. All you brothers out there that's just fighting, man. And that's what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about my mind playing tricks on me. Now, my mind playing tricks on me is it's an old school Ghetto Boy song, but I'm gonna take it in a spiritual fashion and tie it in with us. Now, when you jump to the book of Barak, and I believe it's the 33rd chapter, it tell you that good is set against evil, life against death, And then when you jump to second Esdras, I believe it's the 5th chapter, don't quote me on it, but I do understand that it is in second Esdras. Esdras talks about how the Most High left an evil root in us, or the Most High didn't take away the stony heart that's within us. You tie them two in together, you get the understanding of you yourself, you have good and evil within you, man. And that's where Satan come in at and plays with your mind. My mind playing tricks on me. Now this guy Satan, he plays off of that, man. You had this movie called The Emperor's New Groove. It was a little Disney movie or something like that. And one of the characters' name was Cusco. And in that movie, it showed you that when he got put in situations, he had a good angel on one side on his right shoulder, and he had a bad angel on his left shoulder. And that's what we deal with, man. We straight up deal with them whispering voices in our head of do this, do that. And you got the voice of good, and you got the voice of bad. And that's a hell of a test, man. It's a hell of a test. And you could be tricked, And this guy Satan, his job is to do what? What does Satan mean? Adversary. Satan's job is to trick your mind to do what's wrong, to go against the Heavenly Father. And that's the battle that you have within yourself, man. Now, this battle in your head, this is a crazy battle, man. Any brother that been in this word or been in this, been in this understanding for some years, you start feeling that battle intense. It gets so intense that it's fucking irritating, man. It's so irritating. But the scriptures say that the patience of the godly is not frustrated, or we're not gonna lose the patience. The elect is not gonna lose it, but it's fucking frustrating, But it's all right. That battle within you, brothers, you gotta keep fighting it, Keep fighting it no matter what. Now I'm gonna give some examples on some of the tricks that Satan like to play, which something that we all deal with. All brothers deal with this, because I know for a fact, man, because I talk to brothers and we just all deal with it. Satan tries to make you think things about brothers that ain't true. Now, Satan will put dreams in your head about brothers to make it seem like the brother something off, or I don't know how to explain it, but I have multiple dreams like this, to where you in your dream, you get into it with your brother, you fighting or something, like what the fuck, you wake up out of a dream, you fucking like, oh shit, what the fuck, it felt so real and shit, all that stuff. That's one of the tricks of Satan, but then you'll notice when you get around a brother, right, this brother don't even know anything about the dream, or he's whatever that brother is, he's his spirit. It's like, why is this happening like that? That's one of the many tricks, but you cannot be fooled. You can't be fooled by these tricks. That's why the scriptures talk about having patience and temperance over your spirit, man. You know? Because remember, that good and that evil is still within you. It's still there. You're still in the flesh. It's still there. You're gonna have these battles, man. You know, every man in the truth that have come into understanding, you are part of these battles. Like you hear brothers say all the time, Satan had already got the 2/3. The 2/3 mind swooped up, tied down. The elect mind that says that you should know the truth and the truth will set you free. Your mind is free once you come in Yahawashi in its pureness, right? But now you have Satan up there, right? Contending with the Most High about you, over your soul, over your spirit, to try to get you, to try to take it. So what is Satan's job? This is the thing, hey, Akim, this is what I meditated on. I'm just thinking about it because, you know, I just thought about this stuff, man. What is Satan's job? Satan is a nice and patient man. Satan is a nice and patient angel. What Satan like to do? He like to throw seeds on the dirt, right? And then Satan likes to water them, you know, water them nice and slow. He don't mind if it don't grow over a span of a month, over a span of 6 months. He don't mind. He gonna continue to water that seed until it finally sprout. Now once that seed excuse me, once that seed finally sprouts, he fucking got you. He got you. And that's what you cannot allow. That's what we cannot allow, man. That's what we cannot allow. You cannot allow them seeds to grow. Once that seed is planted, if that seed is off, if them thoughts that you having is off, you immediately cast that seed out your mind, man. You know, even if you have to, you know, rebuke Satan. The scriptures talk about rebuking Satan, man. Rebuke the adversary, he should flee. You know, rebuke him fast. Nah, say that. Nah, fuck that, man. That shit ain't right, man. Hell no. Whatever the case is, you know, instantly grab that thought and toss it out your dome, so that it cannot be watered, man. If it's a thought that you know is off, you know, and that's just what that's what we fucking dealing with. You dealing with the patience of waiting on Yahawashi. That's one of the games in itself. Satan telling you, well, look, you know, shit, hey, the Lord ain't gonna come back, man. He ain't coming back no time soon. You're gonna have to watch your seeds grow up in this place. You might as well do this. You might as well do that. Fuck that, man. And that's why the scriptures talk about who should stand. Who should stand in these last days? I'm saying it in other words. Who should stand? You know, who gonna believe our report? This man, this requires the strength of the mind. It ain't about your muscles. It ain't about how good you can break down the scriptures. It's about how strong is your dome, man. How strong are you up here, man? Scripture said Yahawah gonna change our bodies in a twinkle of an eye. So this flesh, or however you look, or your physical, that don't mean nothing, man. Yahawah is gonna he want that perfected spirit. He gonna do away with this shell and give us a new one. So it's about having a strong mind through this test, this mind trick, you know. Your mind playing tricks on you, you know. And it's about not giving in to it too, man. You cannot give in to them thoughts, because if you give in to them thoughts, guess what? And I'm gonna say it figuratively, Satan gonna be popping a bottle of champagne, man. Got him. Another spirit down. You know? And that's just how it goes. You're inside your body, you have that good versus evil within you. You're a walking test in itself, man. And that's why when Moses sat down the congregation of Israel before they entered into the promised land, the land of Jerusalem, right? The land of Israel, what did he do? He said, I set here before you life and death. Choose whether thou wilt. That's what he told him. Now, what was what was Moses talking about? Did Moses have a red pill and a blue pill, like the Matrix in his hand? Yo, you better pick what pill you're gonna take. No, he was talking about in your mind. What are you gonna choose? What you gonna choose? You gonna choose the good? You gonna choose the side of good, Yahawah, or you gonna choose the side of evil? It's Satan and this damn Edomite white man. You know? That's the test that you gotta deal with, man. And only strong men's gonna make it through this test, man. You know? But just as what did Joshua say he gonna do? He said, as for me and my house, we gonna serve Yahawah. That's what he said. And that's the motivation I encourage you brothers to do. Fight them thoughts, man. Fight through them thoughts, man. Fight through them, man. You know? And continue to keep yourself patient and balanced. Balanced and patience. You know? Yahawah going. This game, this trickery is gonna be over soon, man. But for right now, we have to deal with it, man. That's why I be loving. One thing that encourages me a lot is watching certain movies and shows. Like when you watch the Game of Thrones, Jon Snow, the spirit that Jon Snow had on him was a fucking excellent spirit, man. You know what I mean? That when you watch the just slipped my mind, the movie Captain America. Captain America had a dope spirit. And if you notice, these men, they faced with fucking making all hella decisions. But they gotta cast the right judgment. Thoughts like, no, I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that. Or if I do this, this gonna happen. Everybody coming against him, making them feel bad about himself. That's like Satan coming against you. You're a leader, man. You know? Satan coming against you, and you just gotta continue to fight, man. Show yourself that captain that you are, that leader that you are, man. You know? And don't mind them. It's a part of the test. It's a part of the test to deal with it, man. You know? It's a part of the test to deal with these mind tricks. The Most High is sitting up on his throne, and the Most High is like, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? He up there watching this like, okay, what are you gonna do? You know? And if you choose what's good, the Most High is gonna delight in you, man. Then Yahawah said that I always did that which my father you know, loved, and the Most High loved him for it. Right? This is 1 Peter's Slakia. 1 Peter's chapter 5 verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. So we dealing with it, brothers. But a strong-minded man is going to be sober and be vigilant, knowing that it's Satan fucking with him, man. It's Satan, man. A young guard, Thashatan, Bashim Yahawah, Bashim Yahawah. I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Yahawah, in the name of Yahawah, in the name of Yahawah, Bashim Yahawah. You know, so fight through the mind tricks, man. Your mind playing tricks on you, hey, man, fight through them. You know. And with that, I'm gonna close out. Say, Barak Yahawah, Barak Yahawah. Pray you brothers edified. Hey, brothers, keep fighting, man. Shalawam.